Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry I couldn't be with you all for tonight's ceremony, but I'm glad I could join you virtually. First of all, I want to thank Founder Emeritus Karen Wong for nominating me to be inducted into the Asian Hall of Fame in the class of 2022. It is a true honor to be considered alongside the many other inductees before me who are incredible trailblazers, leaders, and activists for our community. The Asian American story is part of our nation's story. It's woven into the fabric of our history. And I'll never forget one of the pivotal moments when I realized the power of our nation's diversity. In the mid-90s, as a young platoon leader and first lieutenant, I participated in an Operation Bright Star, a NATO training exercise in Egypt. We were out in the desert with air crews from all different NATO countries when somebody went up to one of the guys in my crew to ask to look at our aircraft. At the time, I was the only commissioned officer in the unit who was a woman, and I was the only Asian American in a command position. So when one of the guys in our crew indicated that I was in charge and that people outside our unit had to go talk to me to look at the aircraft, their reaction was, "Who? The little Asian girl?" And the response was, "Yep, she's the boss." At that moment, the power of America crystallized for me. Just the fact that our guys were taking orders from a woman, an Asian American woman, shows the ideal of our country and how much everyone can contribute when America is living up to her promise. And that's one reason why every day I work hard in the Senate to help ensure every American, no matter their skin color, has an equal opportunity to succeed. Because while we have made so much progress to lift up the AA and HPI community, we've seen how some things have not changed for the better. Over these past few years, we've seen how those in our community that are elderly and women have endured senseless violence simply because they are Asian American. So what we must say clearly, unambiguously, is that targeting the AA and HPI community for any violence is racist and wrong. I have two daughters. One is 7, the other is 4. I refuse to let either grow up in a nation where tomorrow is still marred by the same cycle of bigotry and violence that has plagued our nation for far too long. And while I'm glad we came together to get the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act signed into law, we must do more. I am proud to continue advocating for the needs of our AA and HPI community in Congress. Today's status quo does not need to be tomorrow's reality. It is long, long past time to break the cycle of discrimination, otherization, and alienation. So thank you again for this honor. I promise I will never stop working to ensure that every Asian American, Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islander, and every other person, regardless of race, can achieve the American dream.